What's up, your with my videos? And if you can see, I have all the new towers, and we'll be testing them out in the new Toyland. So you get these towers by literally just rolling the Toyland crate. So let's look at the stats of them. First, we have Toy Robot, which is probably like my favorite starter. So it is a starter tower, it only costs 5k. Does 26. Does a lot of damage on the first stage. Roughly about the same amount of damage on the next. Obviously, this is the final stage of it. It lowers in speed, but it has like 90 damage. A little bit, I'd say it's a little bit better than Dragon God, because Dragon God's only one placement, and Zeus, I also think it's slightly better than Zeus. Next we have Toy Train. Now this thing is in desperate need of a nerf. Let's just use this one, because it has that much health, and there's 4 of them. You can get 4 of these things down. So yeah, it's probably gonna have a nerf, and to be honest, because there's so many people selling these towers in Marketplace, it's probably gonna get a nerf, because I don't, yeah. Next we have, what's this one called again? Brick. Here it is. The Brick Castle. Money Tower, kinda useless. I wish it wasn't. I wish there's more strategy in this game. But there isn't, so for now it's useless, but maybe in the future it won't be. But wait, let's see if we can beat the new brick thingy boss using just these towers. So let's go. I'm gonna do it on normal because I can barely do it on any other game mode. So if you see, we got our toy robot down, and this thing looks amazing. Like, this is definitely one of the coolest, like, animation-wise towers. Although actual, like, performance, it is a tower with way too much range to my liking, and it has projectiles, so it's never gonna work properly. But it'll try to work properly. Let's get all 4 of these guys down, because that will just increase the chances of a projectile actually hitting. And let's get our money tower down. So let's put it around here. Now we're already doing 50,000 per wave. Honestly, if money towers can become really useful, if instead of earning money to each like damage, you earn money per wave, that would be so much more useful, and I prefer that. You can get 4 toy robots down. I thought you could get down 5, but it turns out you can only place 4. But yeah, toy robot, pretty decent, and it costs less than Dragon God or Zeus. And actually, the projectiles actually look pretty cool. Like, it looks like a toy robot, and that's what I like. But what I was expecting is like to be kind of like mecha robot, like one arm doing like a rapid fire thing and the other doing like a concentrated blast. If it was that, I feel like that'd be much like cooler in my opinion, because then it'd make it more unique. Not saying that's unique, like not unique. It actually looks really cool, and it's a very nice model. I got this one max. It's currently doing 90k damage with 1.5 attack, giving it that much DPS. But we don't even have our deep love down, and the pet boost isn't really working. I don't think it's working. But with boost, it's doing 200,000 DPS with 4 placements. Hold on, let me just. That's a lot of damage. That's good damage as well. But either way, I've nearly maxed this thing out. I don't actually know if the money tower is actually working, because I don't know, but currently there's a toy fire truck. Alright, last stage. This brick castle is the best money tower in the game. Well, kind of one of the only few money towers in the game. There isn't much money towers. Like, there's deep love, but there's not much money towers. And I wish there was more use to the gun and the money tower. Now it's time to get the toy trains. Now, this tower is way too OP to my liking. Like, it really needs a nerf, because it is too OP. So you can only get 4. but they're super easy to upgrade and have over 1 million health. Like, that's insane to a tower that you just earn from a crate. What I also wish is that the toy crate, like... Actually, no, never mind. I quite like it. Oh, and the actual thing has an animation with the clock spinning. So the Wall Defender's animation problem has definitely been fixed. But, that's every tower. 4 toy robots, 4 toy trains, and a brick thingy. To be honest, I do really like this update, and I think it's quite balanced. But I feel like it's not. Actually, I don't know. I quite like it. I just wish that, you know, that Wall Defenders isn't in that great. Like, it wasn't as legendary as it was before. Still a really good game. But if we can kind of basically just, like, go back in time to when Wall Defenders was good. Because this, like, if we had all these cool towers, but with, like, the old Wall Defenders gameplay, I don't even know what I'm even trying to say, but I think that'll just make it much cooler and better. Because old Wall Defenders was peak. Like, the best DPS was, like, 3k. And there was so much strategy behind it, because there was no ranks, there was no, like, things. Oh, wait, our boss is out, because this thing goes in, like, 30 seconds. Now, can this loadout beat the... Yeah, it can. It really can. Yeah, easily. Yeah, we need to nerf that toy train, because that thing is just too overpowered. And also 400 gems to beat in Toyland. We need a... Actually, I guess this will make it like the best way to grind toy gems. But oh my god. Every time the music starts playing, and the music is so loud compared to everything else. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, let's see what we get from a crate. I know I already have everything, because I've kind of bought everything, because I'm lazy, and I want to make a video. And Toy Robot is actually really good. Yes, it has War Machine, but that doesn't really make a difference. What do you mean I can't buy it? Hold on. Of course, I'm only 100 away. This always happens. It, like, happens every single time. I'm always, like, a little bit away. I guess that doesn't matter. Either way, I think that's going to wrap up this video. If you all enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. These towers, really good, very worth it to get. Wished were a little bit nerfed though. But at least that now we have like some towers that might be in the meta team, which are not limited. Either way, yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.